Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, special number 45. This is reviewing the 244th chapter of the manga, Recommendation. Chapter starts off where last chapter left off, where you see Deku, Shudo, and Bakuto just jumping to action behind Endeavor against this massive, villain that's attacking. So Endeavor jumps up onto traffic. We see people just witnessing this. It's too early for this stuff. We see, this wizard looking guy who's creating these bubbles, and then Defra shows up, takes the guy on, and he's like, "How dare you pull a stun against on my watch?" We see his brand's making new armor. He's got big, humongous shoulder blades. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking suit. I got hand to him for that. This looks like the third suit he's had over the course of the series. And then the guy's like, "Endeavor, hot, let me get out of here." And Endeavor chases after him. Now attack. And we see that apparently this wizard guy's got two associates who try to take Endeavor, but they're stopped by Bakuto and Deku. Yep. And apparently Hawks is there. Oh, you guys must be the interns. Sorry, looks like we're switching to feather. Hawks. So he tough spot. Did that look like it was a tough spot? He did, didn't he, Shudo? What? Oh, sure. Contact me in advance if you plan on coming here. Well, I just happened to be floating by. And of course, Wizard Guy is arrested. It's about Source of Darkness, yeah. And Deku introduced himself to Hawks properly. They're like, "Oh, you're the kid who blew his own fingers." Yeah, and apparently he's her live from Dark Shadow. Okay. Yeah, and so it's like, what about? He's like, what about? The guy you mentioned, he's a good teacher for you. Yeah, I work with my sidekicks in my neck of woods. Kind of felt bad for him. Just so we're clear, I got here faster than you back there. Oh, I wonder about that. And what business you have with me, Hawks? Not exactly business, but have you read this book, Superpower Liberation Front? And everyone's like, what? And of course, explaining stuff like make a reality where superheroes have free time. And of course, he wants to create it. And apparently, Endeavor knows he's probably lying. Well, something else must be going on. This particularly very odd chapter of My Hero Academia. Yes, I mean not much happened. It's a pretty really quick chapter. Just Endeavor hopping into action, takes on this mysterious wizard guy. Excuse me. He gets pretty much wasted by Bakuto and Deku. Shudo does practically nothing this whole chapter. Like he just has a small interaction with Hawks, but that's really it. That's all that happens with him the whole chapter. And of course, it's nice to get a little bit of character development for Deku, like him properly used to Hawks. I mean, he's probably know who Hawks is via his reputation, and plus the fact he's repping all the superheroes, so he knows who Hawks is. So at least he's not in the dark completely. The only superhero I could think of where he didn't recognize him right away was basically Eraserhead. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do I give this particular chapter? I'm gonna give it 8.5 out of 10. It basically was a bit of a step down from the last chapter, where it's just basically, well, the character's looking for Endeavor, and it's somewhat of a disappointing chapter, because that's the thing about this chapter. It's it just felt really quick, and of course, Hawk showing up and he does nothing, and I get why now Endeavor being very outspoken to, let's say, Hawks, what are you doing here? And what business you had with me? I mean, it's every right to say it because, well, he's talking about him after all. He is number one superhero and Hawks is number two. Yeah, and the reason why was talk about a book. I'm like, really? That's the reason why you came to this neck of the woods? This area of town just to talk about a book? You could easily talk more with the phone about this. I would just basically interrupting a villain fight. Okay. But that's the chapter for you. Yep. So yeah, that's it for circular review. 2 more reviews to do. Newest chapter of Black Butler and newest chapter of Fire Force. Okay, but this next view. Bye.